There's a new book I just started reading called Secret Diary of a Call Girl. Um, Book written a while back, and it's also a Showtime series. And the woman who wrote this book was anonymous for many years, but now she's come out and exposed her name. She was an escort in London and quit 10 years ago. And she did it while she was getting her PhD. She does some kind of cancer research now, I believe. So it kind of dispels the myth that all hookers are drug addicted street whores. But I'm really looking forward to this book. And as you know, I myself have had a stint in that industry, and I'm working on a new book. Of course, I'm going to have some stories in the book, but the stories will be like composites of people because discretion, confidentiality is key. But people want to hear stories. But her book is pretty good. I'm just in the beginning of it. I know also the other day I talked about a book that I listened to on Audible called Modern Whore. There are many sex workers who've written books um, of various kinds. So I guess what I'm wondering is like when I write my book, what I will do to set my book apart from other books. That the book I'm working on is going to be shorter than my book, The Fuck List, and I don't know if I should put it as anonymous or under my real name, Sharzad Morgan, or under my stage name. I don't know. I'm not quite sure everything to cover in it, but what I am going to do in the membership area, I'm going to start reading some of the parts of this book that I like. And also what I'm going to do is just like talk about the things I want to put in the book. And then, because sometimes it's easier, I have an easier time talking than writing. And I made a video in the membership area recently, how to create desire for a client. And I thought the other day I was at coffee and I thought, I should just take that video and write it for the book. Why don't I make other videos for the membership area? It's $4.99 a month. Look in the description, I'll have a link to it. And I'll just start talking about sections of the book, and then I can put that into words for the book because it's easier sometimes to just talk about it. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking of doing. I make my money now on my Just for Fans, so I don't, but yeah, and on YouTube we're not allowed to advertise ourselves as doing anything that's considered illegal, so of course I would never do that. And since, but I do have some interesting insights that come. I guess my vantage point is a little different. Like, what can I offer? My vantage point is a little different because I've been a mother. You see my parenting videos. I've kind of been a coach or tried to be a coach. I have my degree. I was married 25 years. I had tried working as a stripper, and I had several years in the escort industry. Just maybe my own little insights about it. So I definitely want to read this book though and see what she has to say, and then like what can I say that's just like a little bit different or a little bit like my own unique spin on it. So if you have like ideas or questions that you'd like me to tackle in the book, I'd love to know. Like, what are you curious about? What would you like to know? And what is it stuff that you wouldn't want to know? And thank you so much for watching my video.